Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you another money making guide. Before you can do this money making guide you have to complete the Lost City quest. And maybe, I'm not sure, you will need 17 hunter, but I'm not even sure about that. Maybe you can also enter with 1 hunting. So what you need for this money making guide. I'm gonna show you 2 different money making guides, but I'm gonna do them both in one trip. So for the first one you will need 1 nature impling, 2 times an eclectic impling, and 3 times an essence impling yard. So a total value of 22,720 GP that you have to pay for these 6 implings. You will need these specific ones, so be sure you have the correct ones. So for a second money making method, go to the Grand Exchange and you have to buy 8 earth impling yards, 8 young impling yards, or 8 baby impling yards. But sometimes, like the baby ones right now, aren't even buying. The young ones I only could buy a couple of them, and earth impling yards I could buy instantly. Also be aware what price you are paying for them. So right now I'm already kind of overpaying for them, but to see how much profit you're gonna make you have to search for the price of the impling yard. And right now you will see it's around 1160 GP, and you will receive 3 impling yards for each earth impling yard. So right now we're gonna make around 900 coins profit on each earth impling yard. So for people who have the fair ring, use the fair ring to Zanaris, and if you have done the money making method you can just teleport back to the bank for another trip. For people who don't have the fair rings yet, you will have to go to Lumbridge Swamp. So here, go inside this house with your Raymond staff and you will be in Zanaris. But I will explain soon what you have to do in Zanaris. So first I'm gonna go to the fair ring here to Zanaris. So we are here right now in Zanaris. So if you are coming from the Lumbridge Swamp you will be here on the map, and if you use the fair ring you will be here. So we have to go to the minigame. But for the people who want to do more than one trip and you don't have the fair rings, you can use this bank here. Of course, if you want to do more than one trip, be sure you have enough nature implings, electric implings, essence implings, and earth implings or baby or young impling yards in your bank. So let's go to this minigame. So I'm not sure if you need level 17 to enter. I guess so. You will need like 17 hunter before you can enter the center of the crop circle here. So just do this. Before we're gonna do this money making method, we first gonna check out the value of our impling yards right now. So it will be around 38 to 39,000 GP. Okay, so now for the money making method we have to trade Elnock. And here we're gonna need to take 1 jar generator. So that's the reason why we need our essence implings, eclectic implings, and our nature impling. So that's the first part of the money making method. You can just come to do this one alone, but I want to do this efficiently, so I'm bringing 8 earth implings or any kind of cheap impling yards. So for these ones you have to pick the last option and you will receive 3 impling yards for each earth impling yard. So this way you are making 800 coins profit for each impling yard. So maybe it's pretty slow, the second money making method. So I can understand if you only want to do the first one alone. But for the first one we have to teleport back to any bank. Or if you don't have the fair rings, just go outside here and go to Zanaris bank. Okay, so now we got our impling yards and we're gonna go back to the Grand Exchange. So now I'm gonna just empty all the impling yards out of the jar generator. You can get 33 impling yards out of it. So we're gonna place the first ones on my bank. Okay, so we took our 33 impling yards out of the jar generator. We got only one charge left, so we can take out one butterfly jar, but it's not really have a big value. So let's take out all our impling yards right now. And just let's use the price checker once again. And our value right now is 68,000 GP. So means we just made around 27 to 30,000 GP profit from this very short trip. So the requirements aren't that high. You will need Lost City Quest and maybe 70 Hunter. I'm pretty sure you will need 70 Hunter before you can enter the minigame. Another way to get the impling yards and also is making decent amount of profit is with the Lunar Spellbook, getting the Hunter kits and taking out the impling yards. But if you don't have that high requirements, you just can try out this one to get impling yards, and as you can see, it's making a pretty nice amount of money. So normally if you're doing this money making method with the fair rings, you will be able to make around 600 to 900k profit an hour doing this method. I hope you can use this money making guide. Subscribe to my channel for more money making guides or any other videos. Thanks for watching.